All right, welcome to Astro Tay Oracle. I am Taylor, here to give you a reading. In this reading today, we are looking into what is coming in this Aquarius season for you. What is Spirit bringing into your life in this Aquarius season? Aquarius season is about eccentricity, about being detached from humanity, but also contributing to it, kind of having an identification with humanity as instead of being a human. So first we will choose our piles. Spirit for this reading about what is coming in Aquarius season. What is pile number 1? Pile number 2. And Spirit, what is pile number 3? If you would like some crystals with that, we have the opalite angel, the amethyst point, and petrified wood. So here are your options for this reading. What's coming in Aquarius season for you? What is Spirit bringing for you with this next moon cycle? Pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. So if you picked pile number 1, you chose the card with the rune Isa and the opalite angel. And the rune Isa, it symbolizes the primal ice, the primal matter, a sense of stagnation, the steam coming off of the ground, a time of reception and meditation. Allow yourself to withdraw, to go in, meditate, wait, look at oneself, to reflect in self-awareness, relaxation, and quietness. And the negative potential side of that, depending on where you are and how you're perceiving your thoughts, your words, they create your reality. There's a positive in one moment, and also the flip side of that can be a sense of isolation, withdrawal, paralysis, hardening, a destructiveness, a weakening, passivity, a sense of stagnation and spiritual coldness. So yeah, for pile number 1, this Aquarius season may be bringing in a time of stillness, a much needed time of stillness in this latter quarter of the astrological year, in the beginnings of this lunar new year. It's a time to look in and see what is being called, reflecting. And that can, in this human journey, moments it can feel like reprieve, and in others it may feel like you're all alone. Know that it's just a part of the human journey. So we're going to pull some tarot cards for some clarification, as well as some numerology cards. Then we're going to finish it up with a message from the Mystic Angels Empowerment deck. A message for you for this Aquarius season. All right, so we have the 5 of Swords and Justice, want to get some clarification on these, but so far I'm seeing, you know, you may have stood your ground in your own energy or walked away from someone who wasn't honoring your energy. And in doing so, you are finding your center in this time of quietude, finding that, you know, you're on your path. You're, you know, it's not about justification, but it's about justice. It's about knowing your truth, balancing what is right and wrong for you, and having sternness with your word, and, you know, maybe looking at the past and what you've held on to, and the words and the ideas you've held on to, and, you know, what you've let go of in order to keep your peace, keep your calm, and just knowing now that you're moving into a space that may have, you know, come from innocent, naive, loving beginnings, but it may have led you down a path that was destructive to your emotional, your mental, and potentially your physical and spiritual well-being. And it wasn't for, like, you gave everything you have away, expecting others to give it back. And in that, you know, you're just in this place of reflection and compassion towards yourself, as, you know, you're aware that all this was from childhood woundings or childhood misunderstandings, that you looked into your cup that you kept on pouring out to others. And it's just a space of naivety. And I think in this reflection moving forward and knowing your sense of justice in it all, it may feel like you failed. It may feel like you're at the bottom and everyone's trying to keep you there. But truly know that it's your mind, and I think the universe is inviting you to focus on your tangibles and focus on the things right in front of you of life as it is in this present moment, and managing how to live. Not so much on what you're thinking or what you're feeling or the emotions, how it's attached to other people. To really, with the strength in reverse, like, give yourself the compassion. You may have been really hard on yourself or learned really hard techniques for coping with love and loss and the combination of the two. And it may have put you in a freeze, in a standstill, a place where, you know, you can either get stuck in and not know how to move forward, or it can also be a place of great reflection and looking inward and, you know, seeking justice from the inside out by creating the world that, you know, is divinely yours. And, you know, with that, I see it may not be just in this Aquarius season, but, you know, a turning of the tides of where you may have, your thoughts may have gotten the best of you, your emotions may have gotten the best of you, to now a space where you are above it. You're able to relax and see this all as a season of your own life. And there may be a bit of, you know, internal competition as you feel potentially thwarted in your goals and the things you might want to bring forward in this world. Yet know, by going through this process and taking this time of stillness, that you are moving forward, that you are allowing things to move in their right and naturally divine pace. I'm going to look into the numerology cards, see if there's any specific areas of your life that you need to, not need to, but Spirit is asking to bring attention to, and will just bring attention to in this Aquarius season. It truly seems like it's an opportunity to look within and kind of reflect on how you've looked for others for your justification, for your joy, for your love, where, you know, I see with the Justice card, it's coming to a place of your own inner stillness and your own strength of character, of you know your boundaries and you know who you are, you know your word. And a way to do this is, you know, not necessarily to sleep the day away, but to, you know, go in nature, commune with nature, go on a walk, go to the beach, just immerse yourself in nature, snow, rain, sun. Allow that time to be your time of solitude, of reflection. And through that, I see an expansion of your heart and your crown chakra connecting back to Spirit. And yeah, to really bring about prosperity in your being and your creative center and your ability to create and give forth in this world. This Aquarius season is really asking you to look within and focus on self, and, you know, by going out in nature, by communing with the elementals, you're able to bring that into balance and, you know, have some profound insights about why you may have been stuck, why things have turned out the way they have in relationships and work and whatever it may be. So I'm going to pull one final card. It is a Mystic Angels Empowerment deck. It has a beautiful affirmation. And so for pile number 1, Spirit, what angelic message would we like to give to pile number 1, Spirit? All right. So in this Aquarius season, pile number 1, we have Archangel Advakio with the contemplative word of hope and symbolism of Sagittarius the optimist. If hope springs eternal, then most certainly it sprang from the very same fount as that of your timeless soul. The Archangel Advakio teaches us that there is no room for doubt in the heart and mind of the one who realizes that with every storm comes a rainbow. With every ending, a fresh beginning. With every heartbreak, a new love is found. Advakio thanks you for being the voice of hope for others, and for understanding that sunrises are the result of sunsets. A beautiful sunrise is on your horizon. And a daily mantra, and if you'd like to say it, I welcome you to do that. I embrace each moment of my life, knowing that love surrounds me. So pile 1, I see, yeah, you're in just a space of internal healing in this next season. Perhaps you've been wronged by those around you or by the own conditioning and patterns that you've picked up from a child, from you as a child. And, you know, all that can change. You are a co-creator of your reality. And with the help of Archangel Advakio, it asks you to have hope and that things will get better. And in this time of stillness and communing with nature and focusing on filling your own cup and knowing that these tides are turning, you can come back to self and come back to love. And that love that you've so easily given out to the world is right there inside of you. So, pile number 1, that is your reading. I really appreciate you taking this moment to reflect and dive in as to what is coming for you in this Aquarius season. If this video resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to see new video content, please like and subscribe the channel. If any of the other piles called to you, please check them out. Otherwise, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next reading. Welcome, pile number 2. If you chose this card or the amethyst point, this is your reading. We're going to start off by reading this rune card. It is the rune Kanaz, and it is the light of the torch. Some words associated with Kanaz is flame, controlled fire, illumination, passion, will, ignition, combustion, fever, that fire that burns. It's also associated with our passion, our desire, our love, willpower, creative forces, and our ability to be renewed. In the opposite light, it can also be an overheating, a repressed lust, a lack of life force, a suffocated life, and a sense of feverishness. So, here is Kanaz. First in this reading, we're going to pull some tarot cards from the Modern Witch Tarot deck. And just to get some clarification on what is coming in, what is Spirit blessing you with in this Aquarius season. Well, all right. What is coming in for pile number 2 in this Aquarius season? Okay, so what I'm seeing so far in this is you are unbinding yourself. You know that you're not trapped and that you can leave a situation that is no longer serving you, that in an impulse of passion, it, you know, felt like the right thing, and now it is showing, you know, you've come to the term to have the willpower to change things, and realizing that no one is giving you the cup, the fruitful empowerment and love that you so desire, that you so yearn for. And you're having the passion to see beyond that, to have a sense of wonder and to nurture your inner child. To let go of the anxiety that these situations may have caused you. It may have been another person, someone, you know, through passion you came together, and it almost seemed like there was no way it couldn't happen. But through that, you've experienced a lot of anxiety and trying to balance 2 worlds of your life, and, you know, thinking someone can fill your cup, and now you're in a space with this Aquarius season of innocence, of embracing simplicity, embracing softness with yourself, and to nurture the cup of love that you are already holding. You've already have the willpower and the fire to ignite something, to ignite a change with this Lunar New Year, to ignite a change with this Aquarius season. And know that you know. You don't need someone to fill your cup. You don't need to be swimming in everyone else's life in order to be at peace. You can have boundaries and you can see from a higher perspective and know that you are in a process of both transformation and evolution, rising above it, and that your thoughts and your words and how you speak to yourself is what is creating a life that you are happy to manage, that you are happy to juggle, and one that you may not feel trapped or uninspired or drowning in emotions. A life that you're able to feel clarity in who you are and how you live this life. And with that clarity that comes forth, you're able to share it altruistically by just being you, by letting your inner flame shine forth. It becomes a natural thing when your thoughts are so precise. You entertain nothing that is not in alignment with your most abundant future. This season is asking you for precision, to not focus on, our quick passions of the past that may not have worked out in your favor, and not necessarily to focus on how someone else is going to fill your cup. You are here holding yourself with reverence, with curiosity of what your own love brings, and through that investment and that leadership of self, that self-mastery, you're really bringing in the beginnings of a world where you feel you can manage, and your efforts, your gifts are received in abundance and with gratitude. I'm now going to pull from the numerology deck to see what areas of life in particular Spirit is asking you to focus for assistance, or just for whatever you need in this season of Aquarius. Well, just as pile number one with nature, you're being invited to go out, to be in nature, to surround yourself with the loving energies that are always present, and to watch for synchronicities. You have a fire burning inside of you that is brilliant, and it is of service. And when you have clarity and focus, which, if you've been in the wraths of the emotions and passionate desires, you may not see that clarity. And if you're looking for more spaces to follow the divine breadcrumbs of Spirit, notice what synchronicities are showing up. Connects you to something far beyond yourself. Through going in nature, it expands your heart and that love that you can flourish back towards yourself, as well as connect to the divine. And through synchronicity, that divinity is connecting you to like a collective consciousness that we're all connected to. And that with conscious connection to such things, you are able to make profound differences in this world. And by being in nature, and also through your own nature, through your own passion, through your own generosity and experience of being who you are and sharing that, you are pulled closer to your divine path, to your proper purpose, if that's what you so desire, to a path of enlightenment. And to finish it off, here we have a visit from Archangel Saint Uriel with the contemplative word forgiveness and the symbol of Christianity. In the instant that you forgive yourself or another, you have selflessly given the precious gift of unconditional love. In the moment that you love yourself in your perfect imperfection, you have given yourself permission to love on the deepest levels. Remember, release, forgive, and embrace your love. And here's a daily mantra. If you'd like to repeat it, please do. I forgive myself and others by forever giving love. I love my perfect imperfection. Yeah. You have a fire in you. It may be from anger at first, and it may really ignite energy for change. Yet if you don't want to bring the past with you where you're going, leave it. Forgive yourself, forgive those who may have hurt you, who you may have hurt as well. And know, as you accept yourself and the beauty of who you are in this time of Aquarius season, your generosity is rewarded. Your love, your generosity of love and your love of generosity is passed forward. And even if you may not see it, through karmas, through dimensions, you are really expanding into a person who is honorable and makes a huge difference. And the way to truly be there is to let go of our mistakes, of things that didn't lead us to where we wanted to go, of our own trapped mentality. You are now free. And with that passion, you're able to create a whole new reality of clarity and focus and connection to the divine. So thank you so much, pile number 2, for tuning into this reading. If this really resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. If you love this channel, please like and subscribe it. And if any of the other piles resonated with you, please check them out. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for showing up. And I look forward to reading for you in the future. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose this rune card or the petrified wood, this is your reading. We're going to start off by reading what the rune has to say. You chose the rune Iwaz, which symbolizes the yew tree. It's the world tree, the unity of life and death, stamina, sacrifice. And what this card means is a growth of strength through understanding, through your own stamina, self-discipline, transformation. When negatively aspected, it can symbolize a weakening of one's will, a sense of confusion, loss of power, depression, deception, and a departure. So, We're just going to dive right into the tarot readings. And so far I see that this Aquarius season is a time of potential magic, of tapping into the unseen, and may that be with reverence or with a sense of surrender is always entirely up to you. This card has showed up in every reading. So, yeah, a sense of the past or the future, of a sense of juvenile, naive love, of, you know, curiosity into what this emotional realm may bring with its highs, its lows, its triumphs, its trials. Hey, Spirit, what does pile number 3 need to know for this Aquarius season? Yeah, and I see the potential to embark on a journey. You're ready. Ready to see what lies beyond. Pile number 3. What is coming in? Goodness. Yeah, I think your pile number 3 is like a time of deep transformation, of coming from this place of adolescence, of potential naivety about being human, about love, about emotions, to a place of an adventure, of discovery of oneself, a real turn of the wheel, a wheel of fortune, of things changing, of what may have been may no longer be, and it's time to let it rest, to let magic pick up and take you where it is intended, to kind of envision the world that you may go embark on. Pile number 3. Yeah, and it could have been from, I mean, a lot of this seems like a lot of love things are changing now that, yeah, Mercury retrograde's over, maybe, like we're just moving on, like we had this sense of love and camaraderie with those close to us, and potentially from a place of naivety and wanting to share, wanting to build something with someone where one may have more of a emotional disposition and one may be more cynical, more stoic, more dry, and an opportunity to share in one's emotional endeavors and one's love was possible, but from a place of not so much maturity and not so understanding of how this love works. And yeah, I totally see a time of shifting away from emotional involvement, emotional focus, to what's possible, and really putting your efforts into creating what is possible for you, to be in your craft, to continue or start creating that which your gifts can be shared to this vast world that you are out, and to allow the magic to pick up with it. And if that requires like an honoring and a reverence for the past and for you, and the compassion for who you are and for who you've interacted with, who you've become, who the people you've interacted with become, to really reflect on that, to know the wisdom that comes with these experiences, and to pull it into yourself, to incorporate it into this personal evolution of growth, that you may look out into the horizon, see what is possible for you, and go to work. And with that, a sense of ceremony, to maybe sever the past and to really embody this you that holds the keys to your own evolution. It is not in the cups that you exchange with other, or in the imagination that someone else will fill your cup. It is fully about you and your conquest, your desire to play and interact with the world and to put your creation into it as well. To really honor the sanctity that lives inside of you, that is a direct connection to source. Ooh. Yeah. It's truly, I mean, pile number 3, I think you're going through a huge transformation during this Aquarius season. Real time of shifting your energies from the external to an internal that is totally fed through your own efforts, through your practices, through your acts of creation. I find that really, really beautiful. Right, so now I'm going to ask Spirit, what are some areas for pile number 3 to focus on during this Aquarius season? And yeah, we've got healing and surrender. And yeah, I mean, the past is the past, and I mean, you've done all you can in order to congeal what you thought was supposed to be congealed. And it's okay to reflect, to even want what was, yet to surrender into what is becoming and allow for this healing within you, and maybe within the words you say to yourself about how you can heal, and allow for a new beginning to come forth, one that's not just you and another, one that is giving to a larger audience, one that is giving to the world, and really creates a whole new beginning for you, for how you show up, for how you feel within yourself, with or without, and then you can share your love however you feel, without this fear of being hurt, that you may just contribute, may you just create, and eventually just co-create. And just know that with these practices, these meditation or exercise or doing tarot, whatever it may be, that brings you back into stillness, that brings you back into alignment with your source energy, with your own peace. That is what this Aquarius season is inviting for you. And so I'm going to end it with a Angel Oracle deck. It has a beautiful affirmation. So pile number 3, what is the healing angel card? Pile number 3 with this Aquarius season. And we have Archangel Amethyst. The contemplative word is precious. The symbolism is Baha'i. And it speaks of all of creation is alive with the energies of the universal life force of love. Archangel Amethyst invites you to explore the exciting world of crystals and stone energies, who sing with a voice uniquely their own. Known to help with meditation, balance, health, and insight, these beings of the earth and stars are calling you to investigate your relationship to them and how they might enhance your mystic journey. And your daily mantra, if you so wish to repeat it after me, please do. I am a precious gem in the heart of creation. And I guess with that, I'm going to invite in, our petrified wood is the crystal associated with the card you chose. And petrified wood is like, it's fossilized wood. So it's like a symbol of the past, of what has given us such nourishment and such sustenance, but no longer serves that same purpose. It's like a token of remembering and healing of what once was, and now we can honor it for what it was for us. And in this moment, and for this Aquarius season, to really maybe bring crystals in to your meditation practice, to let that be a ritual for you, to connect with these things, to no longer look for humans to fill that, to connect with mineral beings, with plant beings, animal beings, to fulfill this sense of nourishment and love and preciousness that you are. So pile number 3, that is your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. If any of the other piles resonated with you, please feel free to check them out. There might be some messages for you there. And if you like this, please give it a thumbs up. If you love these readings and you want to keep on getting them, please subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for being here. I look forward to reading for you in the future.